If y'all think New York bias from podcasters is bad now, just wait until this Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder podcast really gets rolling. These two announced their show, The Real Report, a few months back, and now they've officially locked in a deal. From what I'm hearing, that deal is with Volume, and now they're out here doing a full promo run to get eyes on it. So today, Yayo and Uncle Murder pulled up to the Breakfast Club, and the conversation took a turn when the Lloyd Banks versus Fabolous debate came up. Yes, I know this argument has been floating around for years at this point. If I remember correctly, Murder Mook and Loaded Lux really reignited this debate a couple of years ago, and they even dropped a freestyle about it not too long ago. Go check that out on their channel if you haven't already. But let's be real for a second. If you're ever going to seriously debate Banks versus Fab, the absolute worst person to do that with is Tony Yayo. Not only is he always going to cape hard for his G-Unit brother Lloyd Banks, but he's also going to throw out some wild arguments that don't even apply. One of Yayo's main points was that Lloyd Banks is currently on tour while Fabolous isn't. Somebody please explain to me what that has to do with who's the better rapper.
To the Fab Banks thing, because that is a good conversation, because I always
I'm going with Banks.
But I always looked at Banks as being
I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
No, yeah, yo, going with Banks.
Yeah, I'm going with Banks, and I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
Banks is about to go on tour right now, out the country. Who else is going on tour?
What are we talking about? Like Banks does show. Like I see Banks on the road all the time.
But he's about to go overseas right now. He's going to Bulgaria and all that.
And lyrical. Let me ask you, Murder.
They be hating on Banks.
Banks, nobody.
You can't ask a studio.
I gotta ask him.
Of
Banks
people who's better when they're all friends with Fab. Not saying Fab ain't nice. It's debatable, but I'm going with Banks.
Murder.
Huh?
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
He got better records.
I just don't agree with you guys.
But lyrically,
Murder. What do you think, Murder? Don't let Murder
taking a long time.
Uncle Murder.
You know he's from Brooklyn, so he gonna co-sign any.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it was a point where Banks was that dude at the
Fab
time.
wanted to sign with G-Unit.
No. I think
Fab wanted to sign with G-Unit. He wanted to sign with G-Unit.
I think it was a time where Banks was like killing shit.
These niggas ain't had video games and shit like that. Come on, man.
I think Banks kind of chilled out.
Cataloging songs. Who's on tour right now? Banks. Fab is not.
It's not mad about tour.
Not on tour though.
That's mad.
That is a good question.
Because overseas, we are the biggest. G-Unit is the biggest. You can ask anybody in Europe or anything. Not trying to
answer Murder.
We was the most hated in the world. Look, Murder didn't buy a house till he got down with G-Unit. He was down with Jay-Z. He was down with Rough Riders.
All that money you made on
He made the money.
I had an apartment.
I never wanted a house until I had the little kids. So once I started getting the little kids, that's when I decided to
it's
get
just
the
we
house.
the niggas y'all love to hate, not you. Maybe you sometimes. I don't know. But we the niggas that love to hate.
Answer Murder. How you gonna throw me? I ain't got more beef than you.
Fuck that. Banks better.
Answer the question.
But ain't Envy supposed to say Banks just because he's from Queens?
That's right.
That's what I was thinking.
That's mad.
He's not from Queens no more.
Real. I am from Queens, but I'm being honest and real. What are y'all talking about? When it comes to catalog, you can't deny Fab's catalog.
Okay, you a DJ. Who killed more people? Listen. No, we're not gonna say that. Hold on. This is coming from a mixtape DJ.
Yes, sir.
Let's not act like G-Unit didn't run the fucking mixtape fucking market.
Nobody's
with
saying
the
that,
bootleggers.
We're not saying that.
So what are you talking about?
But when it comes to catalog and songs,
I'm going with Banks. No, Banks had Banks. I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
Let's be for
you
real.
bugging, son.
Come on, you bugging.
What you think, Jess?
Crazy.
What you think? Fab,
niggas had video games and all that, cereal and all that.
We're talking catalog when it comes to catalog.
I'm going with catalog. I'm going with Lloyd Banks. He on tour right now.
And I love Banks.
He's going on tour right now. Of course, everybody has opinion, but I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
I respect it.
Who started this debate?
He just came out the
general. Like who?
I just seen it all over line. I do see it all over line.
A lot of Fab friends.
Talking about it.
I think the niggas that be with Fab started it, right? Because that's who I saw.
Of course, it was a whole bunch of niggas that fuck with Fab that said he's better.
But I always thought Fab
yeah.
inspired Banks though. Like when you listen to Fab, you hear. I mean, Banks. You hear a lot of Fab.
Banks was nice at like 15 when we was doing hood mixtape streets, mixtapes and shit like that.
Soulja Boy asked the same question a couple
know what I'm saying?
What?
I'm going with Lloyd Banks.
It's better.
G-Unit is one of the groups that had the biggest impact in New York City.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like, and let's keep it real. Mixtape wise, we was killing niggas on mixtapes when niggas had albums. His mixtape shit will kill niggas' albums.
But Fab was signed to the mixtape king.
Banks mixtape shit can kill a lot of Fab shit.
But
I'm just keeping it real. That's just my opinion. I know somebody's going. It's a debatable shit because Fab is a good lyricist, but I'm going with Lloyd Banks all the time.
But I think when people lean into Fab is because commercially Fab had a longer run than
you gotta remember this. Remember we was beefing with the Locks?
Yeah.
Remember when they had Green Lantern on the phone and all that? And what's the name? Thank you, Jess. Remember when we had Green Lantern on the phone and they was like, yo, look out for the young boy. We gotta look out for. Come on, bro. Banks is a fucking torpedo, bro. Niggas, I'm telling you, when it come to bars, niggas can't fuck with him, bro.
A lot of Banks stuff is G-Unit related, but when it comes to that catalog,
now we gonna say G-Unit related.
That's not why you saying Fab.
But you gotta admit this, though.
I am not Desert Storm, but the reason is
you Desert Storm. That's right.
Desert Storm. You had to say you're not Desert Storm. When everybody know you Desert Storm.
Desert Storm and G-Unit. It's the same thing. I speak the 50 more than I speak the metal more than I speak the
now.
Click right now.
Now, Charlamagne. Now he talking 50.
Shockingly enough, even though this whole topic literally just came up this morning, 50 Cent couldn't resist jumping into the mix. Fifth jumped on it and said, Fab versus Banks. They both write better when it's about women. They both think they're nicer than everybody. They both never really put work into themselves. They both aren't likely to sell at this stage of their careers. It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. They're the same. God damn, 50 didn't hold back at all. Now, first things first, this debate is obviously subjective. There's no official right answer and no clear wrong one either. That said, there are certain facts you can bring up to strengthen your argument. For me personally, if we're talking pure lyricism, I'm giving that to Lloyd Banks without hesitation. But if the question is who's the better songwriter, that's easily Fabolous, no debate there. So now we get to the real separator, the catalog. Over the span of his career, Banks has dropped 16 mixtapes and 6 studio albums. On the other side, Fabolous has released 11 mixtapes and 7 official studio albums. And let's be honest, when it comes to Fab's mixtape run, you can't miss with the Soul Tapes or Summertime Shootout. And on Banks' side, you've got heavy hitters like Cold Corner 2 and Failure Is No Option. But if I'm judging strictly off the most memorable mixtape moments, I'm leaning toward Fab. Now, this could be recency bias, I'll admit that up front, but something about when Fab dropped Summertime Shootout had the entire culture stopping what they were doing to tap in. That felt like a real moment in music, and I don't know if Banks ever had that exact moment. Again, I could be tripping off recency bias here. Either way though, you really can't go wrong choosing either Banks or Fab. So now, I want to hear from y'all in the comments. Who do you have as the better lyricist? Who's got the stronger catalog? And who's the better songwriter? Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all next time.